Good morning, everyone. Welcome. We returned to that dusty little town. Well, we're still not quite sure what the fuck's going on at all. I mean, seriously, like, so far the only thing really going on is we found out something about a weird mortal case that our friends don't seem to know about. So, like, other than that, we don't know anything that's going on. So it's just kind of weird, mysterious. Let's save over on the main. Load up. So I think we went through the tips already, didn't we? Yeah, I think we went through that. Let me double check here. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we did weed through this. Okay. I just wanted to double check. I was like, I think we did. So remember that the white arm was never found out. That whole thing at the end is fucking ridiculous too. The leader was never found and the white arm was never found. Okay, so we got that, so let's continue. Hey, sounds like good time to me. Just kind of curious if they actually gave them new outfits for this or not. Hello, Dan. How are you doing this fine morning? Nobody fucking does anything for the school that's just, here's a diploma, get out of here. Kind of interesting, in the old one, she has her arms behind her back. I just love starting my Friday with customer complaints. What kind of customer complaints do you have to deal with? Tag? It's a new minigame. Explosive power and endurance. I just did my workout this morning, though. Good morning, Jack. I'm terribly sorry about yesterday. I don't know if you saw my Discord messages towards you. Yeah, when I called Cable America yesterday after we were about like 40 minutes into the stream and everything went fucked up, I called Cable America and they're like, oh yeah, we're working on the nodes. I'm like, oh well, thanks. Fucking assholes. I hate when that shit happens. I mean, I get things happen, but I mean, there was nothing going on with it in the first place. It's like, ah! The water tastes bad. My toilet has a stain. You're putting too much chlorine in the water. You're not putting enough chlorine. Wait, I can complain about someone about that? Quick, Dan, give me the Missouri office. I got a lot of complaints I gotta start sending. I don't know about the toilet thing. I mean, what are you supposed to do about that? You go over there and do the plumbing for them? But yeah, I'm terribly sorry about that. But yeah, we did get to eventually start walking again at like about 5 my time, which sucked because I wanted to try and get about try 2 playthroughs. But yeah, that kind of hampered and we only got to do 1 playthrough. But well, we got to the heart again, but sadly it kicked our ass again. I tell you, that thing is fucking hard. Like, you need like that. Really find something to make it where you can plant your feet in there in the beginning, because like the deck I had was pretty fucking good. If I could have gotten my feet planted in before it pummeled me, I could have got some progress. Used boiling. Well, Dan works in his city's water department. Like he's in charge of doing water. Yeah, get me the Missouri office. I need to message him every day. The tired and true king of all outdoor melee events. Hey, they took my suggestion. Oh no. The little demon was hoping for tag. Oh no. Why am I being made it? But yeah, Dan's job has to do with being the person in charge of the water in the city. Enjoy it without question. Oh no. I'll have a bad time if we play Fortnite then. Man, you should have saw that, like, a friend of mine in VR was like, hey, you played Fortnite before? I was like, yeah, like a long time ago I tried it a little. Wasn't really my thing. Won a match and kinda called it. He's like, hey, you wanna try it again then? And I was like, well, I mean, they did a lot of new things. I guess I could try it and spend all the time downloading it and fuck, I was so stressed out. Like, I hated every fucking match we did. It's just so stressful for me. Thankfully, we never had to inform the public of anything bad. I've lived in the city for 40 plus years. 40 plus years? How old are you, Jack? I thought you were a youngling. So used to a lot of people in VR chat being more younglings than older people. So 44. Wow. You're like in Caliban's tier. But Caliban's like the oldest person that I know in VR chat, so I thought you were a much younger person. Dang. I'm actually kind of surprised. Yeah, this will be easy. Just chase them all down. Pitting his disadvantage. October. Yeah, I actually remember Laix saying something about, you mentioning your birthday coming up, I believe, in whole speech program. I know, Willie. Oh man. Can I dump a few of my years on you, Dan? So I can go back to being about 30. Actually, I just realized you both have 42 in your names. That's kind of eerie, actually. Fine. Tag. I'm in! Like, take that picture from Minimax Xeno, the main character, like, where he's, like, screaming. Like, they only used it, like, 2 times in the first game. Did they even use that picture in Reborn? I don't think they did. Maybe it was at the end. No, it wasn't at the end. No, I don't think they used that screaming picture anywhere actually in Reborn. Yeah, I just like imagining that, like you go, "Wah!" So if you don't get tagged, you win by the bell. Ah, you're doing the multi-it. Oh no. No way, I should dump some years on you. Nah. The answer to life, the universe, and everything. 42 is the meaning of all 42. Everything and anything. Zombie tag. Oh, that sounds quite violent, though. Oh, dear. Hello! 10 years ago, I was 34. 10 years ago, I was 25. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to this daily life in Animu. Well, we're zombies. We're eating people, right? People on the menu. I'll eat you up gently. That's a really weird way of putting any of this. Answering questions? Oh, come on. What if there's multiple people? I mean, what if there's multiple people who don't know the answer? Huh? What then? Are you a random passerby, or are you Atticusmj? I do have a few different people from the VR group hop in. Kuyu sometimes wades too. Last I saw though, Kuyu's joined William for like a movie in VR chat. I'm honestly I gotta say, I'm honestly surprised you don't make use of all those movie worlds, Danarchy, since you're a big movie buff. I mean, there was just so many fucking movies you can watch in VR. It's crazy they don't even get in trouble. I swear it's the Napster age. They'll have their day though. I'm sure one day somebody will eventually be like, wait a minute, someone's putting all new movies in VR for nothing. But yes, welcome. Take a seat, watch the insanity. I'm not sure what insanity has ensued. Wuku? Wuku. I'm not sure what the hell that means. What's Wuku in English? Wait, that's 6? I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that. Socks? The third last... like, which alphabet are we talking about? Like the English alphabet? Or, like, you know, like the other alphabets? Like, I mean, like, Japan has, like... Okay, we're talking about... I mean, to be fair, this one was probably more localized, unless they specifically state... Well, I mean, it's a Japanese setting. I mean, you'd have to be a dumbass not to realize this game's in a Japanese setting, so... I mean, that wouldn't make sense to... Well, maybe a little... yeah. I should warn you, since you have no prior experience here, Atticus is quite mad. Really? Why, though? I've been trying to figure that out for years, close as I could figure. It's my fault. I'm just too sarcastic and it broke his brain. Just to clarify, he doesn't mean, like, mad as in, like angry mad. I think he's just meaning, like, I'm insane kind of madness. Hence why I like using the proving ground terminology of the proving grounds of the Mad Overlord. Just to avoid, in case you think he means, like, angry, like Darkside Phil or something. I do not know any of these freaking words. Yeah, you know what that is. Wait, what? You know, I don't know if I should be panicking right now. What is up with this character wanting to bring up random lewd things, just randomly? That's, you know, that. Not sure if I need to know. We're all a little mad here. Well, the world is a maddening place of insanity at this point. How cute. It's still anything this girl does not find cute. Like, good lord. Well, I mean, Japan does usually throw in some kind of fan service, but this is a much older visual novel, so it's a crime. It's a crime worldwide. Oh no, my daughter's been stolen by a classmate. Hello, school. One of the classmates stole my daughter and I would like her back, please. Nice and loudly. What are you, evil? Are you Satan? Well, I guess that's one way to get around it. Pretty awesome. Are you familiar with this series out of curiosity? They'd be a pervert. See, women get away with perversion. We get freaking just thrown under the bus. Wait. The little kid's gonna be a zombie. Didn't do that. Well, time to run for it. You start chasing after you solve a problem. What kind of problem we got going on here? Oh. What was that? Give me 1 second, I gotta check something out. Sorry. Okay, yeah. Sorry about that. Busy people. It's been a busy week with a lot of people. Then I have a friend who's going through trouble with that, so. The busy life of being someone to talk to. Yee. So I walked away for a minute. Why are you throwing me under the bus? I'm not sure now. The conversation's moved too far along. Way to go! Yeah, everyone always knows all the good spots manageable. Nope. Aaron has not contacted me back at all. I've sent him a few Discord messages before. He has not reached out to me. I thought playing through Skyward Sword he would have popped in because it was his game, but he never popped in for any of it. really, really mad. Being called. Are you trying to second guess their actions? I do too, because I mean, I know he's been having some weird problems, and because he wouldn't go see a doctor because of his medical insurance situation. So, like, honestly, I don't know what's going on. I mean, I really wish he would message me back. I have thought about going up where he lives, but I didn't want to, like, stop by unannounced. I mean, the last time I heard from him, I believe, was like in April, I believe. Uh-oh. Best method to track him down. Smell? Good lord. What are you, fucking dogs? It's like, just ask, hey, did you see my friend stroll on by? Well, I'm just saying, he lives with his parents. You got his parents, his brothers. Like, I mean, one of his brothers was in the military, but if I remember correctly, he had to, I'm not sure what the terminology is, like, resign with honors or some shit. I think, if I remember correctly. Lucky bastard got to go to Japan now. Man, wouldn't that be awesome? But, yeah, I mean, I don't want to just show up for that. I mean, for one thing, it's like a 40-minute drive from here. 40, well, more like 40 minutes, because he lives past the town. He lives out in the outer reaches of it. But I'm just saying, it's just... I don't want to just show up in the middle of who knows what. Hell, they could be in Texas for you know, because they go to Texas to visit family, so... I mean, I could go up there and they not even be there. I mean, it'd be different if he lived, like, really nearby, but I mean, like, 40-minute drive unannounced, not knowing if they're even there or if something's going on. Make a one for it. What, tell people to tell her the incorrect information? Hey, if she asks me where I went, point that way. Oh! Ah, shit! Wow, that's evil. I'm not really a fan of driving myself, though. One of my friends in VR, Voltamil, apparently really likes cars. Ooh. Man, what a mean thing. Oh, he's setting him up. Put the king of the crop in the highlights, the headlights. Just gotta survive until the bell rings. True, if she gets added to the IT pool, it could start a whole chain reaction. That's true too. Dawn of the Dead. They just name dropped it. Oh, time to sue. What is up with schools having incinerators? Like, is that really a thing at Japanese schools? Because that just seems kind of crazy to me. Does it? Like, you always see, like, the incinerator thing. Is that like a real thing at school? I imagine not new ones, but probably was more common with, like, old ones, I imagine. The roof would be an easy way to see you, though, wouldn't it? I mean, true, they have to climb up to get to you, but... What the fuck? Why would he need to come to the gate if his house is on fire? That would be his parents' problem. That's kind of ridiculous, though. Wait, what? What the fuck? Doesn't every school have an incinerator? I've never seen an American one have one before. What the fuck? And you gave your position away. They just repeat. My victory. Oh wow. Is he gonna be able to resist? Well, it looks like they haven't been it yet. Oh, uh-oh. Fell into enemy hands. Well, I mean, if they stick around down there, there'll be a good distraction for us to stay on the roof. Uh-oh. Yeah, doing the old, oh, by the way, I'm it! I mean, if you never experienced this before when you were a kid playing tag, then you either had friends that just weren't evil, or you never played tag. One of those two. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, you was the evil friend. Nah, everyone's had. If you've played tag numerous times, you've had to experience that at least one time. Hello, puppet. How you doing? Which chapter now? We should be chapter 4 now. Within the game. Not the title, but in the game chapter system. Oh no. No, you're not supposed to reveal your location. No, why would you do that? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Well, right now we're playing tag. I mean, if I do a save, it should sing. Yeah. Yeah, we're in chapter 4, because that was what we used to. Yeah. Well, it just shows you the line, it doesn't tell you the chapter. Yeah, that was the one we loaded up, so yeah, we're in chapter 4. No, they're all zombies. No. Somebody wing the damn bell away. Ooh, that's not painful. They're playing zombie tag. They're not doing water gun tag, they're playing zombie tag. Could be a different localization, possibly. Because there are different ways of playing this game, so could be a localization difference. No. So close. The feelings of a zombie. It's time to win! This is gonna get awkward, isn't it? Twins? is the master of the night. I am Vampire Man. Blah. I don't think I recall the game referring to any of them as twins. Well, the Bloomers, or Bloom... They call them Bloomers, don't they? I think that's what they're called. Not even the same league as a jet crashing into your house. A space colony? Oh, wow. Did you just make a Mobile Suit Gundam weapons? Oh my gosh, we are really making Gundam weapons. We'll be hailing Xeon by Christmas! No! Oh my gosh, they referenced the fucking wind comment! Oh, what the hell? You think? See, I mean, like, it's a different aesthetic, obviously. I mean, I think the game is purposely trying to stick to a cutesy style regardless of which style the best. Yes. Hail Xeon. Yeah, I'm a fan of the, I like the purple doms with the beam swords. Those are my favorite. But yeah, I'm pretty sure the game's trying to, like, get me into a false, like, mindset with all the cutesy Japanese day. Then weird shit's probably gonna eventually start happening. This is the most ridiculous thing to be telling a bunch of kids. Looks like a failed result of a failed human experiment. Hey, Doms are good. They're not like those Zakus. Zaku. I just like the beam sword, man, and I love the hover jet things on their fucking feet. They're just so awesome, bro. But yeah, like I said, aesthetically, this is Carter won these ones over the original. Like I said, since this was his voted title, I gave him the option to choose between the two. But like I said, I'm checking on the older ones to see how some of them look with different outfits and expressions. Just make a whole zombie school of kindergartners. Oh no. Why would you go inside a one-way? So scary. Wait, why could save the world? It was either you or me. Sacrifices were necessary. Let's all be together forever. And the bell rings. It's either going to ring just before they attack, or it doesn't. Oh no, the wiggling. Wiggling's not good. Don't wiggle. Would you? You're a good zombie. You have a heart of gold. You wouldn't let them do this. Oh no. She's making a corny, like, lovey-dovey line. No. She's trying to play with his heart. You're falling into the trap. It's just a bunch of habloo. A hoopah. And he's gonna fall for it, probably. Some anti-zombie Metro. There we go. You got played. You got played, bro. Hey, Pad. How you doing? The only zombie with a heart of gold is Stubbs. Well, I don't know. He did turn the whole populace into zombies, to be fair. How you doing today, Pad? Hopefully you're doing alright. So he was lonely. I won, you lose! Ha! Oh my gosh, what an evil, evil little goal. Well, it's a lonely world, sad times. No, sadly, this does not have voice acting. Apparently, the console version does, though. Apparently, the original forms of the game like to count themselves as sound novels, but apparently the console iterations added voice acting. So, but this is the PC, a newer version of the PC version, but not the oldest version of the PC version. Not to be confused with another version of the PC version. What a terrible night for a course. Yeah, apparently there is console versions of this, and there's apparently a siren going by. But I think it's on DS, PS3, PSP, and Switch. I think were all the versions I believe I saw. Because it's in Japanese. As for it being the superior version, that's probably subjective. There's probably a lot of subjectiveness on what is considered the superior version. Because there's different aesthetics, because like right now we're looking at more newer aesthetics that are used in most versions. But of course you have the aesthetics of the original, which Puppet is more of a fan of the original aesthetics, but this was Carter's choice. So, yeah, to be fair, I kind of actually like that pose bell, actually, to be fair in that instance, though. But Carter wanted to go with the newer visuals. Apparently these visuals were used in the console version, so... But, if there was English, I probably would actually play the console version. But, yeah, there's no English in them. Just Japanese. So... Now, apparently there is a mod to add the voice acting into the PC version. But, like I said, the Carter, while I understand that would, like... You know, I do reviews on games, you know. And it's kind of weird reviewing a game with a mod that basically changes the entirety of the game. Because then, what am I reviewing? The mod then at that point? Too busy with Star... Oh my goodness, is he playing Starfield? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Damn it, Carter. You betrayed us again. No. I heard Starfield's not too bad, actually, on Xbox, though. I heard on PC it fucking runs like a piece of crap, though, which is getting eerily weirder as we see these games having, like, these PC-oriented companies having worse versions on PC than console. It's kinda weird. Well, did you hear about Todd's solution for those complaints on PC? Well, maybe it's time you upgrade. Apparently some news outlet asked him, why didn't they optimize it for PC? And he said, because you probably need to upgrade. And I heard so many people pissed at that. Because people are like, oh, my fucking PC already is a fucking gaming PC. What the fuck? Probably more because Microsoft wanted them to focus on having it for Xbox. Because to be fair, like Xbox is in a very horrible excuse me, a tonal hiccup. Microsoft is in a horrible position when it comes to exclusives. They need something because they'll console is being fucking laughed at. Because Game Pass is basically its only real selling point. You had that, what was that game that came out recently that was fucking mockery? Like, even the devs didn't want to cancel the game. But, yeah. Like, I imagine they really wanted to focus on the Xbox side of it. That's a different issue. Kind of a shame what happened with the Saints Row company. I mean, like, it's not really shocking considering what they did, but it's still a shame because, you know, Saints Row was, like, unapologetically insane humor, and then you got the last one. Let's reboot the whole franchise and make it stupid millennial shit. Diddle-daddling about. We could have won. Oh no. What? Oh no. By 100 tickles. I'm just saying. Because basically the Saints Row IP is basically probably going to be dormant forever. Maybe one day somebody will get their hands on it and be like, hey, we can make an unapologetic, crazy GTA style game. Money. Just money. They obviously just want more money. I mean, at this point, I kind of don't know why they bother continuing, though. I mean, in the past, I could understand more, but now, like, honestly, at this point, with so much of the money and focus on the Game Pass, and then them wanting to make the Game Pass like a thing, like, you know, log in the Game Pass on your phone, boom, start playing the games and shit. Like, I don't really get why they're really caring about focusing on the console side much anymore, because at this point, like, their physical builds are sucking ass. Like, Starfield itself isn't a complete game physically. You need to download the rest of the game, so it's the third game, high profile release, that isn't a complete physical product. So whip on that. I didn't know this was a tickling sim. The bloomers, they're not underwear. It's Japanese gym wear, damn it. Didn't you watch enough anime? The screen size? Because that's the screen size. I can make the square bigger, but it's going to still be that kind of shape. It won't be widescreen. I mean, I think there was a widescreen option, but it just makes black borders, basically. Yeah, full screen. But never quickly, it still just leaves black borders on the side. It just basically makes the square bigger. Now, the reason I have it the size is because if I make it any bigger, it'll go past the top and bottom borders of my television screen. But yeah, regardless, it's going to be a big square. It's either going to be a big square with black borders or a big square with how I have it. So, well, I mean, it is an old visual novel game. But yeah, it's not going to do a whole lot wondrous things changing it. Now, the mod that Carter recommended apparently does like. So here's the things this mod that Carter recommended does. It apparently puts in the backgrounds that the console versions have, because the backgrounds on this have, like, they look like real photos with several, like, filters on them. So apparently the console version added completely new backgrounds, voice acting, widescreen, adds several new tips that are console exclusives. But I mean, like, at that point, like, am I even playing the same game? Like, I get it's supposed to be, like, basically the console version, but I'm not playing the console version. Like, I can understand for the perspective of experiencing the game, but, like, in the perspective of wanting to also do a review of this game, I'm fundamentally changing the product that I'm playing currently. So, like, I hope it's understandable Well, you get what I mean, though, right? Like, it's fundamentally changing the product. That the version of the product I'm playing is being fundamentally changed by a bunch, not just a little. Like, a little, like, I don't mind stuff that obviously helps the game function properly, because, you know, sometimes you gotta do that with older games. But, I mean, it's fundamentally changing the version product that I'm playing. And, like, as a player experience, like, I understand, like, one may not actually care about that. And that's fine. But, like, obviously I would like to do a review. If I do a review on something, on stuff that ain't even in that version of the game, it just feels weird to me. I mean, maybe it's just me, maybe I'm nitpicking, maybe most people don't really care in that regards. But I just feel like it would be weird to review something well it fundamentally changed most of the game. This day and age, console version isn't even an argument. Not sure when this game came out, but yeah, it's kinda a stretch to even call it a game. You're weird. Alright, well, that's fine. I've always admitted I'm weird. Well, it's a visual novel. And to be fair, like I said, so far we've had absolutely no choices in the story at all. So, it is, at its most fundamentalist so far, been heavily linear story. Still better than walking sims. But yeah. But hey, you know, there's still a whole lot of the game to go, so who knows? Maybe some choices might present themselves later? I don't know. I feel like, so far, this is all just the person of false security. Like, I feel like the whole point of everything we're seeing so far is just to make us be like, oh, it's just another day in Japan, and then the shit really hits the fan. Now, whether we're gonna actually have choices or anything, I don't know. We might not. I mean, like I said, there's really 3 categories of visual novels to me. Let's see, maybe do half and half. That way you can say this game is good, but you would benefit from voice acting, or you could say there's no voice acting native in the game, which... Well, I don't know the quality of the voice acting. Japan usually does good voice acting. But yeah, there's three categories of visual novels, or how I break visual novels up. You have pure visual novel, which is what this seems to be going in, unless something changes. Well, you have no choices or anything. You just go through the story, and it's done is done. You have mild visual novel, which is where you do have choices. There can be multiple endings, pathways, and that, but it is still as fundamental as a visual novel, but you have options. And then you have the last choice, which I would imagine Pad greatly enjoys more. Stuff like Danganronpa, 999, and that. Well, they still have many visual novel aspects, but throw in lots of other types of gameplay mechanics, thus giving, you know, a mixture of actual gameplay. Skip. Well, I mean, I guess you can technically count it, but I mean, at that point, like, what was the real point? You sound like somebody, like, trying to do achievements, but just upping how many games you beat. Which actually, you know, brings up a good question. Does this actually have Steam achievements? Because if it does, then there probably is some sad bastard that probably bought all these and skipped through all of them. That's actually a good question. I don't know if this has Steam achievements. I don't know, actually. Because these are on Steam as far as I'm aware of, and most games on Steam nowadays have Steam achievements. But yeah, see, this is what the backgrounds, and these, as far as I understand, are the backgrounds of the original game. Well, they look like real images with a number of filters on them. And I kind of actually like the backgrounds, to be honest. You know, I do editing and stuff, so. Wing, 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 wing. Jingle all the way. All the way back home. Again? Yeah, I know you're pretty harsh on visual novels, like these kind of visual novels. No, Danganronpa's a sin on a tablet. No! Danganronpa's really good, though. I was kind of hoping this would have some kind of, like, I don't usually like playing pure visual novels. I like having at least some kind of directive to try and figure out, like, a good ending or something. I mean, yeah, I'm sure it does work on tablets. Don't get me wrong. The way it works, I mean, I imagine it actually works very well on tablets. It's just you don't get to properly own it. Oh yeah, we gotta still get Colonel Sanders still. Oh, great. Though, all things considering so far, they keep poking us with a stick on this. It's just that driving force of what the fuck's gonna happen in this. Oh, I'm just gonna go dig out an old Southern American guy out of the junkyard. And he's just like, and she'll be in jail forever. And KFC's there laughing. Well, actually, technically, 999 is available on mobile stuff. The shitty thing is, it's not the same game, though. The mobile version of 999 is a pure visual novel. They took out all the gameplay and made it a pure visual novel. So, yeah. Don't recommend that version. I know some people criticize the console version over the handheld version. Also, handheld team. But, I mean, the PS4 version still at least has gameplay. So, eh. And she doesn't even ask. And we walk out though. But yeah, my understanding, Pad, like the big draw of this is that it's considered a sound novel. So that's why there's like a really big focus on audio stuff in this, apparently. Because apparently, like, the research I did about the mod in the console versions, apparently you have a really divided fan base with this game. Because, like, some people actually really hate the visual novel, I mean, the voice acting. A lot of people apparently don't like the voice acting because they feel like it gets in the way of the sound novel. But obviously, people who don't care for the sound and want like voice acting, like it's such a divided market, from what I understand. I don't know if that version got localized though. That I'm not 100% sure. It might have got taken down too, because to be honest, it's an awful version anyway. Like I said, it's just a fucking visual novel. And, like, I think most people would agree that this is probably just the worst thing to experience on that. You don't have the puzzles, the fucked up, all the, not getting an A spoils just everything, you know. It's the photograph dude again. Oh yeah, she's an acquaintance. She was walking around with an axe. She's gonna grind my bones. Oh yeah, that WetroArk thing was a real breakthrough for mobile emulation. If I remember correctly, that was like with the whole monkey ball thing, right? Was the WetroArk the... No, that's something else, ain't it? I don't know. Ah! See, I don't do a lot of emulation shit. I used to do a lot of emulation when I was in middle school. Such a new thing to me then. These days, it's a lot wearable. Don't worry, she won't murder you yet. Yeah, that's that emulating program then. Yeah, first I thought you were talking about the Monkey Ball mobile emulation thing. But then I was like, oh wait, I think that's the mobile, like the emulator for mobile devices. Not for mobile games, but eh. Like, I have two friends that do a lot of that kind of shit on their mobile. Like, they play all kinds of shit on their handheld, their mobile devices. I did not check out the video yet. I do have Mother 3, and I am aware of it having a micro Game Boy. I have not watched the video yet. I will probably watch it when I do some editing or something today. Looking for more victims. You're just fucking with me, what? Yeah, I'd be like, you're fucking with me, white man? The micro? You've never seen a micro before? Those things are really expensive now. Awful way of playing GBA games, though. I don't know what the fuck they were thinking. Like, as a collector's item, it's very desirable by a lot of people, but like for playing, it's fucking awful. I mean, I've never gotten to play one myself, to be fair, but like, I can't imagine playing on that screen. Like, so fuck. Why does she keep dressing up in this nice clothing? Wait, I can't remember. Did we actually look at the old Sprite with this outfit? I can't remember. Yeah, it's the same outfit. Yeah, I believe if you want to get the Mother 3 one, obviously you have to get imported, because Japan only. It was one of the last high-profile Nintendo games for the damn thing. Sadly, we were all the way into the DS. Actually, wait, I think the DS might have actually already been out, actually, when Mother 3 came out. It's just, you know, Earthbound has a lot of, you know, cred over there. It's so small, man. I feel like I would squint my fucking eyes. It's time to get Colonel Sanders out. I've never played the Switch in handheld mode, so I can't comment on that. I mean, at the same time, I could understand you don't want the screens to be too big. Because, like, if you have too much real estate with a handheld, then your eyes are trying to pop around everywhere, especially when there's more shit happening. I'm just saying, like, the micro, I feel like that would be too small. Yeah, I don't play the Switch in handheld, so I can't really comment on it. It definitely is one of the bigger screens for a handheld. A magnifying glass. Yeah, and if I know correctly, the macro, you can't use color OG games. You can only use Game Boy Advance, I believe, in the micro. But yeah, I definitely can say, like, there's a lot of times I feel like game developers aren't properly making things sizes on some stuff. Like, hey, it's a widescreen game, make the fucking text the size of a fucking ant. It's like, now, can you please make that somewhat readable, thank you? Not everyone has a television the size of their fucking wall. But hey, you know, if the size doesn't bother you, I mean, I can't deny the pullability. I mean, the fucking thing's small, so obviously, like, when it comes to this pullability, the micro is, like, just fucking the master. Like, the thing's so fucking small. You could give it to a kid, God knowing they could probably put it in one of their fucking pockets. Like, you'll have no trouble in that regard. But yeah, I feel like that's too small for me, like... I think anything smaller than OG Game Boy is just a little much for me, personally, but that's just me. Why the fuck does she want Colonel Sanders so much? I mean, I get KFC's is popular in Japan, but come on. This is just ridiculous. Let's see, I think I need one more battle plan. No, I need 2 more battle plans. See, I had a macro with a flash card. Took it everywhere in 2009. See, it's 2023. Everyone has giant TVs. I don't have a giant TV, damn it. Look, not everyone has a fucking screen the size of their damn wall. Please make your fucking texts and menus readable. Thank you. Not everyone has that kind of real estate, damn it. Honestly, like I said, if I ever get to the point where I get more of the house, that will probably be the next thing I do, is redo how, like, my playing spaces. I would probably move it either into another room to have it completely devoted by itself, or move it to the living room. But obviously that is something way in the future. As long as it doesn't collapse. Plenty of power. I ate up. Well, it's not like a whole lot to it. Just do a good swing. Don't fucking let your posture and shit go all over the place. Why is oh my goodness. And then she can marry him. So it's just a different countryside area. Weird music. Oh yeah, it's repeating. For a second I was like, God, weird, it's kind of dying out though. I hear Japan's boonies are like pretty crazy. Like, I always hear, like, if you go outside Tokyo, it just gets more and more old and abandoned. Wow, what are the odds of her father doing the exact same thing the main character's father does? Hopefully they're not secretly rivals, because this will make their relationship really bad. Yeah, like, oddly enough, like, everything kept focusing more and more around Tokyo. Young people don't want to move out of Tokyo's area. Some people live in the outskirts and drive to Tokyo, but obviously, you know, there's only so far people are willing to do that. But yeah, it's pretty weird how, like, the further away from Tokyo you get, the more of a, like, odd it is. Like, I mean, they're all obviously still communities, but, like, you're gonna find, though, more elderly people, and just, it's odd. It's really odd. Like, at some point, Japan really needs to, like, start spewing its population across its land again. Because, like, Tokyo's, like, you know, pretty stuffed, you know. I wouldn't mind the country as long as it's what you need. So cute. Can I take it home? Hey, Carter. But yeah, I mean, I basically live in the country. It's not deserted nowhere country. I mean, there's the things we need, and there's a few places to go to that. But yeah, being literally in the middle of nowhere country, though. Ooh. Well, it's the shitty thing about Japan is, like, you know, like, everything's at Tokyo. But hey, Carter, how you doing? Back to the Colonel Sandals situation. Right now we're trying to get Colonel Sandals. Let's see, as for TVs, we had a 60-inch TV that died, and I bought a 75-inch. My wife was like, why did you buy that? It's huge, we don't need anything that gigantic. Then I turned it on, and she was like, oh, okay, that's nice, you can keep it. Yes, I've been told you've been playing Starfield and been complaining about the flames. Yeah, I've heard the PC version's pretty meh. I was saying, like, how they probably focused on the Xbox version, because, man, after that last exclusive title, they really need something to fucking hype up on Xbox. I've been fleeing corner sandals. I'm a tabloid. Oh. Why is he thinking these weird shit, man? It's horrible on PC. If you don't have a $95,000 PC, Todd said everything's fine. Yeah, see, I talked about that. I saw that last night where he was like in some interview where people asked him, why didn't you optimize it for PC? And he's like, well, I think you just need to upgrade. We did optimize it. Todd's ways. I don't know why anyone gives a shit about Todd Howard. Dude's a compulsive fucking liar anyway. I don't have any respect for the fucking hack. If anything, I think for like Fallout 76, he should have been sued to the fucking ground and laughed out of the fucking industry. There was literally nothing about the whole presentation for Fallout 76 that was fucking true. It was all a bunch of fucking lies. Should have been fucking born down for the shit. Sick of shit like that in the game industry, getting a free pass. Oh no. Shit. Oh well, at least she took that well. See, I paid $15 a month just to play that game single player. It was a friend. Yeah, Cody, you need to stop putting some action behind your words, man. I'm seeing more and more. You say something, then you do another, man. You need to put your foot down. Be like, no. Oh, and what was it, about 5 months ago? I remember reading an article about them talking about the game's doing fine enough, we're gonna support it longer. And they're like, longer? You make it sound like you were gonna think about ditching it, which would have only pissed more people off. Nah, wait. See, the subject matter you're talking about, I said I don't mind paying a little to a certain degree. Now, with the Sony Online thing, but yeah, Sony is pushing it now. So, yep, I'm done so. Unless there's like a really interesting online game, or we're planning on doing something, like subscriptions dead. Might get a month or two, like I said, for a Pacific thing, but other than that, I'm done. Sony's joining the Microsoft Gold, because that's what I did with Microsoft Gold too. They price hiked it. I was like, nope, I'm done. I haven't had Microsoft Gold since, let's see, I didn't get Microsoft Gold again until Dan's Xbox One, where there was that whole dollar thing. And I was like, I guess I could try it for $1, try the Xbox One shit. It's just $1. But other than that, yeah, I've never gotten Microsoft Gold ever again. But yeah, that what Sony's doing is bullshit. If the problem is basically they're using all the fucking games they give you as an excuse to fucking price hike the internet. What they really need to do is they either need to fucking just give us free gaming online again, or make it a separate thing. Make it $10 or something. I don't give a fuck. But $80 for us who want to just play our fucking games online, $80, no. That's too much. They were already teetering into too much territory, but now it's just a joke. It's just a fucking joke. Is she gonna murder me because I accidentally harmed Colonel Sanders? We did. We saved Colonel Sanders. Somebody play the more party members theme. Dun 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 dun. Na to the na 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 na. Hey, I like to think I'm usually pretty good at putting my foot down. I never bought Xbox One brand new. I got used from Dan. And so far, I haven't bought a PS5 or a Series. I don't think I'm even going to get a Series, to be honest. It might be one of the first times I don't really give a shit, because most of the exclusives aren't even complete physicals anyway. Yeah, I'm expecting something horrifically to happen at some point here. Why is he cute? He's an old man who sells chickens. Oh my goodness. He was literally in trash. I mean, the only way I would do that is if it was like worth like shitloads of money or something, a willy whale. Halfway? Wow. You mean we're not even halfway through chapter 1? Not to be confused with in-game chapter 4? How many chapters is chapter 1? Damn. I thought it was probably going to be like 5 chapters. I was thinking I was probably going to get near the end of it. Damn. Oh, the game industry's been nothing but a big letdown as a whole. But yeah, I'm probably never get a series. I can't really think of any games that'll really even complete physical on the fucking thing, let alone be exclusive to the thing, since most of the games are both on one end series. It's just a disaster of a fucking console to me. I will eventually get a PS5, but at this point, it's probably more likely I'm gonna get one used than even fucking new at this point. Repayment. Ooh la la. Killing him around on top. So Jack and Jill went down the hill, killing a human-sized bat with an unseen. Wow, this is sounding really bad. I would say some of the turbulence was in the PS3 era, PS3 360, and even then I wouldn't say it's. I'd say that was more on the Japanese side, because definitely that was an era where Japan was definitely having some turbulence. But PS4 and Xbox One era was definitely where things started going really turbulent. But PS1 and PS2 are awesome eras to me. SNES and PS1 are probably some of my favorite gaming era. What if maybe the main character can't see reality and we just actually murdered someone? Wouldn't that be fucked up? What kind of name? That's a weird comment. Very bizarre.